Hi, welcome to my channel, Takia Kachero. Today is Friday, October 24th, 2025. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Oh, if they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright, I was just finishing up one of the movies, so... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards. Let me adjust this. There we go. Cool. I think... I don't know. I feel like... Hold on. The lighting might be... I feel like I'm over this lighting. I don't care about it anymore. I'll do like that. That's a little bit better anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling cards. I'm gonna start with Kipper. My head feels like very light, very like weightless. So it's funny because a lot of the energy that I've been getting lately is main character energy, and the first card that came out was main female. All right, so there's or you could be a main male, so this could be about you, but it's kind of like you're being the center of something. Whether or not I don't feel like this is something you're like actively aware of, but because I feel like this isn't something that's like necessarily in your face. It's more like along the lines of like anyways, I feel like other people are making you the center of something. Now this could be like you're getting an award, you're getting an applause, or this is people making you the center of their world, or having your name in their mouth, or very invested in who you are, what you are, where you're going. It's just very all eyes on you. When you go downtown, one foot on the ground, it's all over the news. All right, it's a lot of that. Like a lot of eyes are on you. All right, like as if you're the star of some show that was being aired in the universe, and you're the star, you don't even know it. All right, I feel like that's really what it is. A lot of you may not even be aware of this because it's just not. You can feel it, but you're not like paying attention to it. All right, it's giving main character. I think that's funny. Okay. It's like you're a star and you don't even know it. Or like you're a star and you don't even care. Okay? I feel so, like my head, it just feels so like weightless. feel like whatever it is that you know, okay, it's very interesting. I feel very intrigued because I feel like whatever it is that you know, it's right on the money, like right, you're on point with something. Whatever it is that you know, it could be about your job, it could be about the universe, it could be about life, it could be about a company, or it could be people, a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is that you know, for what you know, it's on point. All right, it's on point. I mean, you just be on it. You're on point. You just be on it. I feel so like tall too for some reason. So my head feels weightless, and I feel like I'm very like tall. Like I'm looking, I don't know, but I feel like the distance between like me and this table is very So you could have like a high position in something, or a high ranking in something. Like you're aware of this, but it's like you don't indulge. My phone just went off. You don't indulge in that power. Because with great power comes great responsibility, right? Alright, I'll get 2 more. Marriage. It came out on the fence. On the bottom of the deck, what do we have? A false person. So there could be a false person around you that is trying to keep some sort of marriage or relationship, a contract at bay from you, or trying to delay it for you. Right? Because it's like, if you're already the main character, you're not about to have this main relationship and this main house and this whatever it is. It's like somebody feels like, okay, you got enough, that's enough. And I feel like that's coming from this false individual, but it's not their call. What it's enough for you. If the Most High God wants to continue to giving you more and blessing you more and blah 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 blah, that's, who cares about what they think? I don't care about what you got to say. I'm gonna keep giving to who I want to give to. But I do feel like there's a false person that was trying to keep a contract for you at bay. It could be a relationship, a business, a marriage, a friendship, support, whatever. It's something that's binded to you, that's going to be essentially yours. All right? Someone was trying to keep something that was essentially, it's going to be yours, all right? But they were trying to delay it from being yours, okay? So, that's that. And it has to do with the fact that you're like the star or something, and someone's like, this false person, they're like, well, they're already the star. It's a lot of that. Well, they're already the star. They already have this. They already have that. And it's like, why are you worried about what they have? Right? Why are you so concerned about what they have? Right? And I feel like that's part of like the all eyes on you. Like you've got a lot of attention on you. Whether you know or not, whether you're aware or not, whether you care or not, it's there. Okay? And you have an individual. It could be a false masculine and a false feminine. Or either or. Very distorted and very skewed. They were trying to delay something for you. For some of you, it could be a marriage. Yeah. I'll get one more. I feel like I want to pull more out for Kipper, though. We have journey reverse. Yeah, see, somebody was trying to stop this marriage or this contract, this relationship from, like, being yours. I keep getting that, like, yours. Like, it's yours. Right? It's yours. Where you can say, yeah, this is mine. Something like that. I mean, somebody wanted to stop this. Journey reverse. They wanted to stop this from heading towards you, going towards you. This marriage, this relationship, this contract, this friendship. Something where it's so specific, because something where it's like, yeah, that's mine. Where it's like, it's yours. It just belongs to you, right? Like your spouse it's your spouse. It's your person. It's your promotion. It's your job. It's your house, your home, your car, your finances, right? Whatever it is, it's yours. And somebody was really delaying something from being yours. Because you already are in main character energy, right? And on top of that, you're going to get this, that, this, that, and this now. All these things are yours. That's not fair. On the bottom of the deck is the pathway upright. But that's how it's supposed to be for you. That's how it's supposed to be for you. I feel like it's just a lot of jealousy. That's not fair. They already have. That's not fair. Why are you so worried about what someone else has? Focus on what you have and how to make it multiplied, right? How to multiply what you have. Stop worrying about the abundance that someone else has and focus on how you can multiply what you have. That's a problem. Well, that's not fair. They have this. Okay, so you have things, yes? How are you going to multiply what you have? Worry about that. Well, that's not fair. I don't think it's supposed to be. Alright? And when you stop, well, that's not fair. I deserve, I want, I should. When you get out of that energy, let me tell you, you're not. No. It's a lot of ego, right? People want to feel special. People want to feel seen. People want to feel exclusive. People want to feel like, you know, they're just the bomb diggity. People want to feel like, you know, and a lot of the times, a lot of those people that feel that way are just not it. They want to feel like main character energy, but at best, you're a supporting character. At best, right? And if you don't support the main character, who's going to support the main character? There are just people, like, everyone has, like, their place. Everyone has their place. Everyone has their time. Everyone has their ups and their downs, and right? And I feel like now it's time for you to step into your energy, your role, your rank, your purpose. It's time. It's time. I found a blue Skittle. I think the berry Skittles are like the best ones. The blue ones are the good ones. Hold on. I need to change the decks. I'm seeing a different one. Hold on. Okay. Somebody could be trying to watch it to copy you, your mannerisms. Yeah. Right? They want to like copy your mannerisms. The way you just the things you do, the way you speak, your aesthetics, your mannerisms, so you got a copycat here, by the way. That's just a side note. That's just so you know. We have the Seven of Pentacles upright. Yeah, I feel like this is all you're really focused on. You're not even paying attention to the marriage or the proposal. Oof. Somebody wants to propose to you, or they want to propose an idea, or propose an opportunity, or propose a business, whatever it is, okay? But you're not really, like, you know it's there, like, you know, this marriage, this relationship, this friendship, this business, this contract, whatever. You know it's there, right? You know, but you're not really focused on that. That's not really where your attention is. Like, it's there and you're aware, but that's not really it doesn't really have your attention right now. You'd rather focus on what's making you happy, what's going to make you happy. How can you continue your transformation? How can you continue to ascend? How can you continue to move forward? I don't know if I said it, but we got the Seven of Pentacles up right beneath the pathway. So I feel like that you'd rather put your focus and your attention in that, like your own self-work, right? I mean, the marriage and the relationship and the contract and the business, that's all great and dandy, right? That's cool. I love it, right? I love it. But until I'm just going to focus on what I can actively look at in front of me, all right? So that's that. There could have also been someone from your past. The same thing actually, because this false person that was trying to prevent this is someone from your past. The same person, someone from your past has been trying to. This false person from your past, they've been trying to prevent you from like moving on into this new whatever. And it's like, okay, well, if you're in my way, I'm just gonna do what I can do. And the universe is kind of like, yeah, why don't you just do that until, we clear up whatever we got to clear up so this can be proposed to you or be presented to you. I keep getting proposal. A lot of you could be getting proposed to. Oh my God. Let me look. There's something in that word. Hold on. There's something in that word, propose. There's another word in there. Put forward an idea or plan for consideration or discussion by others. Make an offer of marriage to someone. So yeah, somebody wants to present to you with an idea. And I'm getting the feeling that whoever this person is that is presenting this idea to you, now this could be a business idea, a friendship idea, a relationship idea, a marriage, all right? I have a feeling that this person has indirectly spoken about this to other people. Indirectly, all right? Meaning where through conversations, they would subtly bring something up to gain the information that they needed about you. And it has to do, there's like undertones of like a business, a relationship, a proposal, whatever the case it is. And that person is like trying to like gauge something about you, all right? That's not the person, that's not the fake person. That's someone else, all right? The person that's about to propose something to you, a business idea, promotion, relationship, whatever, right? That person that's like circling around, that's been like subtlety, like with subtlety, 1717, like asking indirectly, trying to have conversations indirectly about you, all right? Not to you, but about you, to gain information, to get a different perspective, right? Because they're trying to basically like gather all their notes, gather all their paperwork, because they're about to come towards you and present something to you, all right? But in a way, it's kind of like they're not trying to let other people know, this person over here, this person, right? That they're what they're doing now is they're in the field gathering information, okay? So that's the person circling. And then the person from your past, that person is the fake person that was trying to prevent this from happening. So whoever's gathering information, they're being very discreet with it, and that's very smart of them to do, because they could already feel that there's someone around you that's trying to prevent you from being able to move forward, or you from being able to like something about your past, okay? The person that's being discreet, gathering information in the field, essentially, they're doing that because they know that there's someone around you that wants to prevent you from having this proposal, this relationship, this business, this contract, this marriage, okay? Something new. They know someone from your past wants to prevent the new, okay? All right. Okay. This is exciting. This is exciting. Alright. Oh, okay. That came out. That came out too. Strength reverse. Yeah. I just said this is someone from your past. This could be a karmic Leo from your past. We got strength reverse and the 6 of Cups upright. Yeah. So someone from your past, they're watching you be in this energy of being in yourself and focusing on yourself. And they can't handle it. I don't know what's going on with this person, but the person from your past, it's like they're miserable and dark and gloomy and weak. This is a very weak individual. Very weak. I don't know why I'm getting that, but like they're very, you know what I'm getting? And the 7th book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, right? But the second part, so part 2, right? In the book and in the movie, it would be the same thing. But there's this part after Voldemort, right, does the killing curse of Avada Kedavra towards Harry. After he does that, Harry Potter ends up dying, and he ends up being in King's Cross, the train station, and it's all white. And he's talking to Dumbledore, right? And underneath the seat, there's like a very decrepit, a very sickly, decrepit, weak creature, right? And Harry's like, oh, what is that? And, you know, whatever. It's Voldemort. That's Voldemort's, like, true nature, like, because of all the magic and all the darkness and all the killing and all of this and all of that. That's how Voldemort ended up. That's what's left of him, all right? That's what's left of him. So there's nothing left. I'm getting whoever this individual is from your past, that's how they are. That, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Voldemort and Deathly Hallows Part 2 underneath the bench in King's Cross Station. It's very decrepit, very sickly, very weak, very skinny and malnourished, and very. It's like that's just a result of all the magic that was, you know. So whoever this person is, they're like that. That's this person. That's like their energy towards you. It's weird too because this person has no energy, like they don't have any strength. But they're trying to project something onto you. This person could be coming towards you. Okay. So the person from your past that's trying to prevent you from having the new, as the new person is going towards you, it's like this person is trying to get towards you before the new gets to you. I'm hoping that with the Six of Cups reversed, if they give you enough flowers, if they convince you, if they talk to you, blah, 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 you'll be able to go back to the past. And that'll turn their strength in reverse to upright. It's like in a way where they need to hurry up and convince you to like siphon off of your energy before you're like, I'm good on that. Go ahead and go finish off the rest of your life over there in that corner and leave me alone. They don't want you to be in that energy because any day now they're about to, right? So I feel like this person, they're going to try and like use memories of the past, but that's just because they need your energy. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. First of all, that's not going to work because you can see them for who they are. You have no energy. You need to. You're not even a main supporting character either, because the main supporting character in movies and TV shows, they have just as many or sometimes more lines, more scenes than the main character. Okay. Like you see those movies, John Wick. John Wick barely talks in those movies. Everybody's yep, right, talking. Right, half the time, John Wick would just hang up the phone, or he'll just like, yeah, that's all. Everyone's like, blah, 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 and he'll be like, okay, that's it. And he's the main character, and everybody else has more lines than him. Whoever this person is, they want to be around your energy because you're the main character. You're the main female, okay? This false person from your past, they're such a nobody that they're losing energy because they're a nobody. Right? And this could be someone who relies on attention and energy and give me your attention, the center of attention, la la la, look at me, and no one's doing that. Why? Because all eyes on you. When you go downtown, 1 foot on the ground, it's all over the news. Okay? So it's really it's just, I'm getting like a cash grab. It's just a way for them to like survive. They just want to use your energy to survive, and you're like, that's not my job to keep you afloat. It's not my job to supply you with my energy so you can stay alive. That's not my job. I wasn't created to use my energy to keep you alive. You're not my child. You're not my project. You're not, you know, that's not how that works. All right, and you know that. You're like, oh, I can keep my energy. Shit, let me be the main character then, if that's the case. All right. So this person is in the background. They're just trying to figure this out. So I feel like the person that's being discreet about gathering information, they have a feeling that they're picking up on this person's energy. That's why they're being discreet. Whoever is up here is in their north node. Whoever's down here is in their south node. The person in the north node is picking up the person in the south node that is trying to find a way, trying to circle back, trying to find a way to you, the main character. You are in the middle. So you got the person in the north node that is aware, they can see things. The person in the south node, they're just trying to figure out how to way to like get to you, right? And you're just being in the moment, doing what makes you happy, all right?
I'll get like 3 more and then I close the reading.
Seven of Cups upright. You got a lot of opportunities going towards you, by the way. You got a lot of choices. Someone doesn't... Oh, Justice. Someone doesn't like the fact that you have all these choices, all these opportunities, all these doors, all these windows, all this support. Someone does not like that you're not stuck. You can do what you want when you want to do it. Someone does not like that, but that is your justice. That is your right. That is your freedom. You can do that. All right? Someone from the past wants you to be stuck to them. We got Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. All right? So I feel like the dynamics of your relationships, right, with that Scorpio energy, it really has something to do with relationships, right? Your partnerships, your relationships, your marriages, things like that. The balancing, an equal give and take balance for you. Especially, all right, what this is about a healthy dynamic when it comes to your relationships. Equal give and take, a balance. All right. The nature of those relationships that once there was a massive imbalance in your relationships. Okay. That's how it was before. So now the dynamics of things are changing. All right. That's that Scorpio energy. It's changing. The dynamics of your relationships with Justice here and Libra here. The dynamics of your relationships are changing. Someone from your past does not want that because they want your relationships to be suffering, sadness, miserable, struggle, strife. Not being able to be who you want to be, not being able to express yourself, always having to walk on eggshells, not being the main character, right? Because sometimes, and I'll give you a perfect example, Miss Rachel and her husband, Aaron, okay? Now, Miss Rachel was a school teacher, okay? She was a school teacher before all the Miss Rachel things happened. She was a school teacher. Her husband was a Broadway music composer. He was making the big bucks, composing music on Broadway. And she was just a teacher. But then she just started to make the videos because their son had like a speech delay or something. So she wanted to make the music or she wanted to do the shows. And she would ask her husband, Aaron, who was a Broadway musical composer, if he could make some music for the show. And he did it. And he was serious about it, right? He really put his all into it. And then eventually he quit his job as a musical composer, right? To help her and make the music, and he even does the voices, and he stars in the shows and blah, blah, blah. But the show is Miss Rachel. She is the main character, right? And he's a supporting character, but he's got a big role. Like, he does a lot, right? But the show isn't Mr. Aaron, it's Miss Rachel, okay? I feel like somebody, like, even though you're supposed to be the main character of something, or you just are, okay, and somebody from your past is like, you being the main character is killing me. You being the main character and walking into your purpose and being seen is hurting me. And that's crazy because why? You can shine too. You can, right? Someone from your past, I feel like there was someone from your past where you had an imbalanced relationship. The dynamic of the relationship was unbalanced and you being the main character couldn't be the main character. All right, and the universe is like, no, because you got stuff to do. You got stuff to do. Like Miss Rachel, she has a gift for teaching, right? It's obvious. And her husband Aaron obviously has a gift with music, so they combined it together. But it's Miss Rachel's show. Anyway, so I feel like I just had to say that. So the dynamics of your relationships are changing. It's going to be more balanced out to where you can shine, right? Because I feel like whoever is taking notes discreetly, they are already a main character, okay? But it's kind of like, well, neither of us have to be the backseat. We can both be the main character. So you have someone in their north node that's paying attention. They're being very discreet, and they're gonna propose something to you from like main character to main character, like we're both the stars of this movie, this show, whatever, okay? And you have this person down here. They're really trying to prevent because this new relationship, the dynamic of it is different. It's changing. I also feel like with that Taurus energy, I feel like a lot of you in relationships, one of the reasons why your relationships were so unbalanced is because you could be a giver. You give more, and that creates an unbalance, right? If you're giving, it creates it creates an imbalance. So it's like that energy, instead of putting it into a relationship, you put it into yourself. You give to yourself, and that's really I think that's what it is. That's what it is. That's why this person wants you so bad. Because so you could be a water sign or have water highly aspected, or you just know how to be nurturing. You just know how to pour. So you're pouring into yourself. You're not pouring into this past relationship. You're not pouring into whatever it's about. You see it. You're aware, but you're not pouring into that. You're pouring into yourself. You're giving to yourself. So the person from your past, they're dying because you're not watering them. You're not giving to them. You're not planting any seeds in their soil. Okay, this could also be somebody that wanted to baby trap you, okay? Wanted you to put your seed into their soil, all right? But that's, that was just something that I picked up on. That's not for everybody. But this person is in your past, they're dying because you're not pouring into them. But that's not your job. I wasn't created to simply pour into you, not pour into myself, and then forget my purpose. That's not what that's for. And the universe is like, yeah, girl, get up. Yeah, guy, get up. Pour into yourself. That's what you've been doing. So that's why this person is essentially like their life force, their energy, I don't know, they're not doing so well. They're not. Wow, 10 of Cups reverse. This could be somebody from your family. This could be people that were in your family or are in your family. There's no emotional satisfaction. There's no growth. There's no healing. There's no happiness. There's no self-expression. There's no affairs of the heart. There's no love with these people from your past or this person from your past. I'll tell you that right now. And I feel like you know that. Why am I going to pour into... It's like watering a dead plant. You know the plant is dead. I'm not going to water it. If you want to be watered so badly, why don't you go get the water for yourself? Go water yourself. But they can't because they don't even have water within themselves. They don't have love within themselves. They need you with all the love, all the water to pour into them. But it's not going to do anything. It's not going to grow anything because there's nothing there. With this person, with these people, there's nothing there. You're watering a dead garden. For what? You're not going to get any fruits, any vegetables, herbs, nothing. You haven't seen a butterfly in that garden in months, years, centuries. So no, and you know that. All right, and somebody up here is picking up that there is this energy around you. That's why they're being very discreet. Okay, they're being very discreet, which is actually very smart. Actually, I'll get one more and then I'll close the reading. I'll get one more. There goes that Pisces energy. Someone is very delusional. It's this energy that's the one down here. Someone is very delusional that if they just suck up to you enough, kiss your ass a little bit, assuage your ego a little bit. But the thing is, it's not going to work because you got your ego in check. I don't know what you're rubbing up against, but that's not doing anything to me. I'm not a... You're rubbing up on me like I'm a fucking pole and you're a cat. It's not... like, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you're not doing it. Alright? This could be a karmic Pisces. Alright? Karmic Leo. We got the Page of Swords. Yes. That's exactly why. This is exactly what I was telling you. Because the person up here, the one that wants to propose something to you, they have to be very discreet because they know everyone has eyes on you. Everyone is watching you. Everyone is paying attention to you. They know that. The Page of Swords, reverse. They know you're being watched. You're being paid attention to. Whether you care or not, whether you know or not, whether it's good or bad, you have eyes on you. The person up here has to be very discreet because they know that you got people down here looking up at you. All right? Bye.